forces having direct orders to bring into the U.S. and Canada foreign military and secret police forces for deployment against North American population.
Now, they did that with national level exercise '09. This was a couple of months ago. And they said in the regular media, they said they were going to have foreign troops join the United States troops in this country. So it's already happening right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I could say this, they have this thing called APF, which is the American Police Force, and in the American Police Force, those are basically foreign troops that are in charge of this concentration camp, basically to put the so-called Americans either to death or in those concentration camps.
So we in that time. We've been telling you about this for the last couple of years. Well, we actually been telling you about this on the street I've been saying it for going on damn near 30 years. So now it's actually coming to pass. Now it's in your face. So the ones of you that been lollygagging, you don't know what to do, well, you just get caught up in it, all right? Go ahead.
Foreign troops and black helicopters have been reported in various parts of the U.S. by patriots, large daily newspapers, and even television. Who are they? Where do they come from? Why are they here? Who gives them permission to train on American and Canadian soil? Some rumors highlight the scary nightmare of a coup d'etat, which is believed to be underway to overthrow the democracy in order to give full powers to the UN's One World Order.
Now, what they did, and they even mentioned that in this new film with Alex Jones, Fall of the Republic, that I think it was that or something else that they tell you in their movies. They'll make a movie and they'll show you a couple of years what they're gonna do in that movie. Like, for example, this takeover of the United States by foreign troops. There was a movie that was made going back more than 20 years ago, starring Patrick Swayze, called Red Dawn, where they showed the first scene. There was this black history teacher, and I think he was talking about Genghis Khan, and the kids was in there listening to him, and they seen the parachutes coming down, and then when the parachutes landed, they came out with their automatic weapons, and when the school teacher went out there to see what was going on, he was the first one to get shot. And then they showed you in the movie how they put the older people, the middle-aged people, in concentration camps, and there were some younger kids that went up into the mountains. That's right, and fought against them. So they're showing you what they're planning on doing. They show you in their movies. They might make a movie 10 years past to show you what they're going to be doing right now. All right? And Red Dawn is a good example of that. So you living in this new world order. They're getting ready to push it. They're getting ready to totally implement it, man. Go ahead.
It is believed that those troops are mixing up with other agencies and organizations such as FinCEN, FEMA, MJTF, and BATF.
And the majority of you stupid-ass Americans don't even know about the American police force. You don't even know about these troops. All you concerned about is SpongeBob SquarePants, Survivor, you American Idol, America Can Dance, all this bullshit, man. Dancing with the Stars. You're concerned about the damn the upcoming World Series. That's why you're gonna get. But you know what? We don't give it. We look at you just like the elite look at you. The elite look down on you, and guess what? We look down on you too. The ones you that didn't take heed to this truth. All right. Even Alex Skull and Bones Jones. All right. He's even showing you certain things, but he doesn't even know what's going. He's gonna get caught up in there too. Unless he's an agent provocateur, whether he is or whether he's not, he don't know what's going on. He doesn't know why we living in this situation in America and this world order, because it's in the Bible. But he doesn't understand that. If you try to quote scripture to him, he don't want to deal with scripture because he don't understand scriptures. All right, go ahead.
It says police forces, Rex 84.
That also goes for Luke Skywalker, all right? Go ahead.
Rex 84 and Operation Dragnet FinCEN draws forces from military and secret police forces overseas. They are predominantly European, which we have Belgian, Dutch, and German. We are looking at French troops. It is known at this time, for instance, that FinCEN has an element in Montana that is made up of Gurkhas, more like Hindus from Nepal.
Right. There was this tape that I had going back 92, 93 maybe, and it was done by a woman named Linda Thompson, and she was a high-ranking officer in the military, and she found out the corruption of this society, and she made this video, and she did a segment on the Gurkha out there in Nepal.
Boys from the hills of Nepal trained by the British to be the consummate global warriors, Gurkhas. The mere mention of the name Gurkhas is enough to set off a rush of emotions and stories from those who have fought against them and with them.
Our enemy, against whom we've been operating, has been totally unaware that the Gurkha has not only carried out a reconnaissance of his position, but actually crawled inside it and listened to his conversations in the trenches, taken some of his equipment, and got away with a complete layout of the position on a
they were already known for being part of the Hong Kong Royal Police. So they're going to send them over here now. And you know what they do? They kill. They say kill these people. They kill. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit, all right? Go ahead.
Black helicopter over America. Unmarked black helicopters conducting surveillance missions and taking photographs we have seen flying over and around the city of Seattle, Washington. These aircrafts have no visible identifying numbers or symbols. This is obviously a deliberate attempt of the U.S. government to hide their origin. Hundreds of Black Hawk helicopters, also under the UN control, are based on the Fort Drum military reservation in New York. Unidentified black helicopters are often seen flying in the vicinity of Barstow, California. These choppers are part of a 50,000-man UN and National Guard standby force. The New World Order conspirators claim that this standby force is to be activated if riots in Los Angeles get out of control. What traitors authorized the placing of UN troops on
that goes back to what, was it 91, 92? Go ahead.
What traders authorized the placing of UN troops on standby for anything within the boundaries of the U.S. is not illegal. Dark, unmarked, low-flying helicopters are regularly seen flying in and around Los Angeles. These choppers are on surveillance missions, and they take photographs of houses, businesses, and streets throughout the city. Densely populated Napa County, California, has been deluged with mysterious overflights of unidentified black helicopters. Calypso, Montana, has been the site of innumerable low-flying, heavily armed helicopters. What is the purpose of all this never-ending surveillance and aerial reconnaissance? These Black New World Order's choppers operate out of those close-at-hand national forests. Waves of troops carrying black UN helicopters were seen flying over Kenner, Louisiana. They were conducting practice exercises in which a full brigade of troops was being moved from one location to another.
Right. So that's pretty much it. You pretty much got the point. Now, hold up, brother. Let's go from there. Did you read this right here? No. Okay, now let's read that.
Executive Order number 11490.
Now, this is from a book from the 90s. Go ahead.
It says, in some future economic, political, or military crisis, total dictatorial powers have already been granted to the President of the United States. Under Executive Order number 11490, Des Griffin, in his splendid book, The Fourth Reich of the Rich, states, total dictatorial control over America can be exerted instantaneously